Let's go guys, kita nge-push divisi 1 lagi. Walaupun squad kita bansos ya, kita harus percaya guys. Kita harus bisa tembus sampai divisi 1 guys. Walaupun ini naik turun anjir. Tell me why. Drogba, Olise, David Beckham. Harusnya bisa menang nih. Harusnya bisa menang guys. Bismillah ya, bismillah. Ismail Abdullahi. Halo, welcome.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which... There's the hit!
Nice.
And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So, a breakthrough already. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Corner then. Madrid with the corner, there first.
Anjir, apaan sih masa begitu?
Oh, somewhat off target.
Ya.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Arsenal are looking to go
Oh my
forward
god.
now.
Buang jauh nggak sih, buang jauh?
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Cakep.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ini Adam nyebelin nih.
Olise.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found the way through. Arsenal have a free kick.
Jadi di eFootball itu bikin gue emosi guys, gampang buat pelanggarannya.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Wah,
wonderful save by WIFI. And he looked
Halo,
every bit
Ismail.
the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Punched away. He's in space and looking for options.
Anjir. Gak jadi nendang, gak jadi.
And he's been shifted off it. And here's Drogba.
Oh, ke situ sih, cakep banget.
Olise! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. In he goes again. It's and again.
Apaan sih? Main gua begitu banget depan gawang.
They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Aduh, pelanggaran itu doang.
Concedes a free kick for that. Oh, nearly. Conte. Now DiMarco. Hernandez looking to run onto it. Steaming on.
Damn.
Can he put it away?
Nice.
Oh, taken with style. And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's Drogba! It's a goal!
Bro,
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is clearly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Apaan sih ngoper begitu?
And it's Messi. Conte. Musiala. And he's straight offside. Threads one in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Musiala. Messi. DiMarco takes control of it and he's
Kok
on
kesana
the
sih?
move.
Kenapa kesana, Cok?
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Astagfirullah.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, super ball. Mohamed Salah. Now the finish.
Didorong tuh tadi.
And kept out
Penalti
by
kirain gue
the
aja.
most
Penalti langsung.
elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Alexander-Arnold.
Apa?
Short.
Tolol banget. Tolol banget anjir.
Hakimi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala gets into some space. Nice interception, well timed. And there's the end of the first half. Madrid come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution for Arsenal, number 17.
Madrid get the second half started.
Coming on to replace him is
DiMarco looking to get on the end of this.
Fernando Torres.
And he cuts out the supply. Olise. That has ended up in no man's land. Hernandez.
Lari.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Dias. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Musiala.
Dem. Anjir, Van
Well, he
Dijk
got
body
rid
football.
because he was under pressure.
Now Ruben Dias. Looking for options for movement. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Messi. Beckham has created one goal already.
Attendance for this
They'll want to
match
make the
is
most of this turnover.
52.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big chance! Oh, that's another chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well
That's
done to the goal
unreal.
scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Kenapa gua
That's
full?
what has to be done now, no
Yes,
question
Anjo.
about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Back when it goes. That's a little off target. He's through here. Musiala. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Anjir.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Cok.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ah!
Pedri. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Sorry, nggak sengaja, bos.
And
Aduh,
he's going to have his
merah,
name
merah
taken.
nih.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Oh, enggak ya.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Wonderful save by WIFI.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Messi. Can he finish?
Anjir.
And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Look at the space here. Can he find the finish? Oh, what has happened? Has another goal!
Anjir.
And that has been
Bisa.
clubbed away.
Jadi, Cok.
Oh, good ball. Shots on. Has a goal!
Ah, nice banget.
He has done it!
Tor Perez.
What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Anjir, formasi apa nih gua? Ngetes. Coba-coba formasi, guys.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Number 20.
Mohamed Salah! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Mohamed Salah fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now
Di
he'll be all
apa?
the keener not to lose it.
Federico Valverde.
He's found a way through. Oh, well played, well played.
Number 23.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aduh.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Buang jauh, ngeri, Cok.
Keeper's got good distance on that. That has been cut short. Van Dijk. Aimed beyond the defence.
Ah, jauh banget, Cok.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that could well leave a mark.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
João Neves. Well timed, excellent interception. And the counter is on.
There will be 3
And the number on the board is 3. João Neves.
Anjir.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Torres. Great defending, strong and determined.
Malah seri, Cok. Cok.
He's shifting
nggak
through the
kena.
gears here.
Bahaya
Into the
sekali.
box. Up he goes.
Aduh.
And that may well be that. That is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Turun lagi poinnya. Ridho. Nah ini lawannya sih normal ya guys. Harusnya gue bisa menang gak sih? Aduh, kadang gue nggak sabaran pengen nyetak gol gitu. Jadi penguasaan bola kurang gue. Terlalu cepet.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh,
yeah.
What has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Ribery! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Gak ada
Well,
notif.
talking about a man on a mission,
Loncengnya
that
gak
was a super
dinyalain
effort.
nih. Loncengnya nyalain dong. Dong.
João Neves can take this guy, undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter.
And the shot!
Cakep banget.
Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very
Gue tinggal
kind of
cuma
him
absen,
to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Mana kau? Mana?
Oh, that's well done, really robust. He is through here. Has a go! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Threads one in.
Offset.
He's played
Offset dong. Wasit.
Decent hit.
Kocak agak offset anjir.
Taken with style.
Gue udah leg 10.000 semakin mas.
They have them in their sights
Gue udah leg
again.
10.000.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
After 13 minutes is
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Anjir.
Foot in.
Kylian Mbappe.
Now it's Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dink through. Mbappe.
Kok lolos
He's
sih?
got away. No messing about, just bludgeoned
bodoh.
away.
Bodoh banget nih.
Liverpool with the corner.
Butuh back
They're
guys, butuh
first.
back anjir.
They've played it short. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a
Anjir.
climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hernandez. Now Di Marco. Great
Di
defending,
Marco.
strong and determined. Messi in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. That is ended up in no man's land. Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Main di kiri aja deh.
Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Son Heung-min. João Neves. Oh, they could break here. He won't be happy with that one.
Susah.
It'll be a throw-in.
Gak ada yang ngedeket, Cok.
Ruben Dias. And it's Salah. João Neves, certainly one of the players of the week. He has found the way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ribéry. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Jauh.
Mohamed Salah does have his name on the score sheet, of course. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he latch on to this? João Neves. Conte.
Malah ke situ, Cok.
Madrid heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. Half-time getting close now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Conte. Hernandez. Driving chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Thiago Silva picks it up from the goal kick. João Neves. Shot could be on. Hits one! Loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Musiala gathers from the goal kick. Valverde spots it and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. Valverde. Son Heung-min. Musiala gets across and deals with it. And the first half is done. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive?
And it's been given away. He's found the way through. Tries a shot. And yes, it's there. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Hernandez. Conte. João Neves. Ruben Dias.
Yeah.
And it's Messi. And he's cut it out. Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Over to the left. Mbappe. Menu.
Greget gua.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Pantesan susah banget di.
Looking for the run. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Oh, terrible pass. And again. And again. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Beckham mainin, cuma anjir dapat Beckham gak dimainin.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Hernandez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah.
Pinches it off him.
Apa nih Beckham? Body kagak ada, Cok.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe, Thiago Silva cuts it out.
Yeah.
That's a shade optimistic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Valverde. He's in plenty of space here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
They'll have one final crack at it. Valverde. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Aduh, jauh.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Beckham providing an outlet on that flank.
Anjir.
Throw in.
Substitution on the field.
Dah.
Number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 2, Ribery.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Coming on the field, number 20, Phil Foden.
Kubo.
Number 22,
Menu.
Kubo. Number 11,
Foden. Kubo is wide and looking to get onto this. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Menu. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's it.
Lagi dah.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. A share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away?
Ampun, turun lagi, bro. VENTUS Walker keren juga. Wait, harusnya kita menang nih guys, harusnya kita menang gak sih? Ketemu tim kayak gitu anjir. Siapa tuh dia punya?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Look, has a go! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, a breakthrough already. Musiala! Lobbed in behind. No luck with that dink over the top.
Anjir, nggak kena.
Played into space out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Conte. And Hernandez. McTominay. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Havertz. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. He's had a shot. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Beckenbauer is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, lovely. He's having a go.
Aduh.
This is their second corner of the game. Backward, great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Thanks, new subscribers.
And he's capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Buat ngegocek gak ada ya.
Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The pass is intercepted. Chance for Beckenbauer. Now it's McTominay. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Marcos Alonso looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short.
Malah gua full.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Kante calmly anticipates. Oh, this looks sharp. DiMarco. He's gone forward. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Conte. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Conte. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Marcos Alonso. And he can clear it away. Musiala. Might be danger here. Mohamed Salah! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Bisa pakai main gacha ya kelihatannya. emang gacha semua nggak sih?
DiMarco. Hernandez.
Bedon banget. Kalau dibalikin, Cok.
Now it's McTominay. Oh, well played, well played. Could move up a gear here. Good running, strong, and shot goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Maksudnya gimana? Mirip gimana,
And this
guys?
could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Van Dijk gets it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Gionis, guys. Gyökeres. Coba kita pakai Cavani ya. Siapa tahu ada perubahan, guys.
Se ha encontrado a un niño rubio de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido.
Kalau main tuh emang
Se ruega a su madre que
harus tenang sebenarnya. Ini kalau
That
nggak
gets
tenang,
things going for the
gini
second
nih.
half.
Apaan sih?
Look, before they might get
Malah
too
se
carried away
EFOOTBALL
with
gini,
goals
anjir.
of getting back into the game,
Gampang
they
banget
can't
pelanggaran,
afford to
Cok.
slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Messi, el dorsal 21.
That's a good run down the left. He has found the way through.
Tuh, mau masalah ngapa diem, Cok?
Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Ih, kok sono sih?
Alexander-Arnold.
Kamu salah
Out for a
maksudnya. Udah jelek banget sumpah, guys.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a fine interception. DiMarco proves too strong. Shot hits one. He scored.
Balas.
The second half
Gede kalau main
off to a
EFOOTBALL, Cok.
spectacular start.
Gampang
Lacking for neither
pelanggarannya.
time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Oh, offset.
We
Kira
have got
pelanggaran,
ourselves a
ini
game
pelanggaran
here.
mah.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, easy
Anjir,
pickings
baik banget
there.
mainnya.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Offset lagi, offset.
Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi
Ya, jauh banget.
inches away from being a really good ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Musiala! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Kenapa gua nggak pernah dapet?
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah.
La asistencia es de
Madrid with another corner. Corner number 4 coming up
Kapan
here.
nih dong? Kapan? Nah, gitu kapan nih, Cok? Boom.
That's going to go a long way. Red Star appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, important interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Short changes him with that pass. Reinders.
Offset dong.
He's through, it's one-on-one. Great hit! Oh, that wasn't
Anjir,
far
back dia
away.
baik banget, Cok. Gimana ya caranya ya? Di Maria bagus nggak sih, guys? Di Maria coba kita mainin ya.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 8, Di María. Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Conte. Interesting ball. And Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's had it taken off him. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a little off target. Thiago Silva. Conte. Thiago Silva, certainly one of the players of the week. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
No, that's been intercepted. Conte. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. They're up to 5 corners now. Tries to get it clear. It's come backwards here.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Ruben Dias. Paredes. Threads one in. Now it's Jorginho. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot!
Red Star can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Cavani. Di Maria. That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. No, he's not getting past him there. Jorginho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's really good. And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Dia nggak terlalu
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly...
Turun lagi, Cok. Wah, lama-lama ke divisi 4 kita nih. Nepes. Striker gue 2 kali ya, cobain guys. Ini David Beckham nantilah, Beckham nanti guys. Anjir, dia ada Ronaldinho, cok. Aduh, makin berat aja. Dimainin tapi ya. Kok dia SS jelek, cok? Bisa SS siapa ya? Palmer.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Rafinha. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so
Apaan
highly
sih?
regarded.
Jamal.
Absolutely fantastic.
Apaan sih Jamal?
And again.
Sumpah tolol banget si Jamal.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Wah, gua
Another
ganti nih
example
Jamal
of how
kok gitu
comfortable
lagi
this
nih.
team is on the break.
Nyebelin banget, Cok. Bola ngarah ke dia malah diem.
That's a throw. That's a little off target. He's through here. He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That looks a good ball through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Decent hit!
Anjir!
Marvelous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tchouameni. And he was quick to react. And it's Son Heung-min. Now, and the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. Madrid are behind here, despite their... Oh, they could be caught out here! Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
Anjing tak tiang.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Ronaldinho. Great chance!
Anjay. Messi
Oh,
yang ngelibet
that
dia.
was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Son Heung-min! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Biar sends that a long way. And it's Conte. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Musiala. Chance! There it is! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good...
Oh, he's been caught napping. No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. Alexander-Arnold. And that's a throw-in. Musiala.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ruben Dias.
Aduh.
And here's Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch.
2 minutos de descuento.
Messi, great defending, strong and determined. Throw in. Well, there's the clearance. Beckenbauer. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Los niños que estén interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So once again, we're underway. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Hits one!
Ah, nice
It's
banget.
in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of it.
Great hit!
Anjir.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Ah, cakep banget
Oh,
David
what a
Beckham.
try!
Gokil David Beckham.
Really well taken goal. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Striker 2 nih kita. Striker 2, guys. Funny. Kita main crossing-crossingan, guys.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Musiala is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Shot at goal!
Aduh, sana ya.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And it's Belletti. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona have their third corner. Son Heung-min with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a key interception.
Out.
Yamal.
Di.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Look at the space. There's a goal! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Son got a shot away.
Anjir.
Always going over the top.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Beckham.
Beckham.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Di Maria.
Ih.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, easy pickings there. Conte. Chiao. Musiala. Oh, perfectly measured that. Beckham.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. Rafinha. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. He's Son Heung-min!
Anjing.
Chooses to go cross-field. Son
Anjay.
Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min!
Gila si Sonnya jago, cuk.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Beckham. And here's Cavani. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played in deep. That's a decent clearance.
Ih.
Mbappe has a look and plays it forward. Son Heung-min. Oh, such a clever touch. Son Heung-min has got himself a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Pancing gua kagak ada, Cok. Aduh.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Chooses to go back. Beckham absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he get it through? He's had a hit! João Neves. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Beckham. And he's managed to get free. He's in a good position here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Beckham. And it's Conte.
Ah!
Son Heung-min. That is a great pick out.
Alhamdulillah menang, Cok.
Xiao. Now Ruben Dias. And that's it.
Whew, nice.
Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped.
Mana ya, masih gue bingung, Cok. Enaknya gimana ya? Oke, gini aja deh. Tadi Angel Di Maria keren sih. Walaupun ratingnya 98, tapi dia naruri mencetak golnya ada, guys. Jadi gua nggak rugi tadi dapat Di Maria, guys.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. He's had a shot! An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. Oh, great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Kane. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. He's looking for the runner here. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Big chance! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Hernandez makes the interception. Valverde. Saka. João Neves. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Ruben Dias. And he's managed to get free. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Di Marco. And it's Thiago Silva. Ball played for Conte. Musiala. And it's Messi. The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Masih 3.
Ruben Dias. Saka. Can he latch on to this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now here's the delivery. Almost half an hour in now.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Passes short and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had a hit! It's in!
Sengaja dimatiin, guys.
Oh,
Masih divisi
delicious.
3.
Such devilish
Lagi
curl.
salawat di
You
sini.
know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Saka. Messi.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The
Big header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Alexander-Arnold. João Neves.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the shot! Valverde. Saka making good progress on the right-hand side. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hernandez. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold. Kane. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's found a way past. And here's Kane. Messi. Di Marco. Musiala has created one goal already. And that could set him on his way. He's gone for goal. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Pedri. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. João Neves. Messi. And the shot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Serius. Nama username apa sih namanya?
Another moment of magic.
Kau
A
pakai apa
real
emang?
wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk. Hernandez.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Oh, terrible pass. He's got the shot away!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Some resolute defending there. João Neves, very much a player of the moment. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. João Neves.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Decent hit! Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it again. And here's Messi. João Neves. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, just skips past his man. He's through, it's 1-on-1. Just too much on that.
Christian Hudawi itu siapa, guys?
Alexander-Arnold. Messi.
Lari Messi.
Messi looking to get on the end of this.
Anjir. Kontrol bola jelek banget.
Musiala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Sabar. Bayang-bayangin aja, sabar.
Valverde. Messi. And Messi!
Aduh,
Well,
bahaya
that's a race
banget.
for the ball. But, oh, he's been caught on it here.
Ah, dapat, nice. Sepi, guys.
Driving on and making good progress. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi. Rising!
Ah.
No, not the best of headers.
Oh, sate manis. Oh ya, gue inget. GG juga kamu ya. Ah, apaan sih?
Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick.
Christian Hudawi siapa ya? Streamer juga kah?
Messi.
Sumpah gue pegel banget.
Hernandez.
Ah, kasarin.
And here's Mbappe.
Apaan
referee's
sih
awarded a free kick.
wasit? Serba salah dah main anjing, kalau ngerebut bola pelanggaran mulu. Gak direbut
Not
gol.
much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Alexander-Arnold.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement
Yo.
which raises hope.
DiMarco.
Tepet. Cakep.
Interesting ball.
Damn!
Shot!
Aduh, hampir guys.
Looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 42, el dorsal 32, el dorsal 14, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, Beckham, el dorsal 8, Di María.
Thanks, new subscribers.
Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, no joy this time. And that is expertly dealt with. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. And he's in on goal. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. João Neves. Now it's Beckham. He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And time is up. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing
Thanks to the
themselves in the
subscribers.
manner start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out.
Ben Martik, no mindless ping pong, well calculate pass and lovely to see. I don't know what you mean, bro. Nggak ada artinya pingpong, lebih baik well pass and better passing and passing, right bro? Anjay. Gak ngerti bahasa Inggris ini maksudnya apa ya? Ronaldo kaku nih guys. Pingpong. Guys, ada yang mau friendly mat gak? Mat lagi match. Agak bosan nih gue main tim impian, gue pengen yang autentik. Kita pakai negara, bro. Udah lama nih. Alexis McAllister. Ini Pedri-nya dia bagus nih, Pedri yang ini guys. Agresif banget. Udah lama sih.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger
Astaga.
fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a
Astaga.
thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Oh, super find. Defending of the desperate variety.
Anjir. Buat amat
Hernandez
dia?
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Ah, anjir.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Musiala.
Ya,
nice interception.
begitu ngopernya.
Pedri. Mbappe. Played into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid still
Oh,
without
lari.
a single shot on target. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ah, mau salah depan gawang tuh.
Interesting ball. João Neves. And here's Messi. He's having a go.
Anjir.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Anjir, lewat ya Gus
It's
Silva,
Christian
bodoh
face to
banget.
face with the keeper. Has a go! It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the
Boleh,
certainty
boleh,
of
boleh.
finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Itu kok selebrasi nggak bisa kita skip, Cok.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Nicely weighted ball.
Out,
Spread
out, out.
neatly. Ruben Dias.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Conte. Thiago Silva.
Ih,
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Thiago Silva, certainly one of the players of the week. Conte. Now João Neves. Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
anjir.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bodoh.
Serginho. João Neves. Some resolute
Anjir.
defending there.
Okay,
Kosong
being
ke depan
behind
tadi.
at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
João Neves.
Anjir, malah gimana?
Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here. Ruben Dias. And it's Thiago Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. João Neves. Fiddles it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And That has earned a and the finish!
Anjir, ngepas banget.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing...
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has
Bisa
simmered
banget
along
guys, bisa
nicely,
banget.
warming up
Tes
to
4, tes
what may
5
be
bisa.
a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Yoi, gue main di PC.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had it taken off him. McAllister. DiMarco. Madrid, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Musiala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So what can they make of this? He could be in here. Chance!
Aduh, offset.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bedanya kalau di komputer beli di Steam, cuman kalau di PS4 aku tahu deh dia eFootBALL dari mana, belum pernah punya soalnya. Tapi kalau gameplay sama aja sih.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Hernandez.
Anjir, tolol banget.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he was quick to react. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the... He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe. Hernandez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Real chance! In for the pieces!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And we have our very first corner. That's an excellent interception. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely measured pass. And the shot! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Anjir.
Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Into the last quarter of an hour. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Ah, anjing lolos. Aduh.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? And another try!
Tangan gua, kenapa nih, Cok?
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Aduh, tangan
Another
gua.
example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
McAllister. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. That is a brilliant interception. Gets his pass away.
Offside.
And the assistant
Pressing
referee has his
harusnya tadi,
flag
Bang.
raised for offside.
Pindah di
Well,
mana
they
ya?
deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Jamal ganti siapa ya? Marco ini ganti Messi, ganti Cavani, guys. Kita bisa salah lagi. Biasanya di akhir-akhir nih musuh lini belakangnya rawan penjagaan, guys. Ini di menit akhir kita pressing coba ya. Pressing, crossing. Lihat tim lawan mainnya nyebar banget nih. Jordan Pickford. Ini gokil sih kiper nih, lengket banget. Ini lama banget sih. Udah.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Beckham. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Ribery. Il numero 13.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Stood up well to him there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free.
Apa nih, ada Willy?
Into the box. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ngeri banget.
Decent hit!
Aduh.
Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This
Bola
could
kebolan.
well be it!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, that... Can he finish?
Anjir, gol lagi.
And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Konde, sumpah sih susah dilewatin.
And it's Conte. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance!
Anjir, masih nggak bisa digolin. Apaan sih kok sono?
And there goes the final whistle. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Turun lagi, turun naik, turun naik. Al-Nasr. Oh, si Ronaldo kayak foto KTP anjir.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Aduh, nggak dapet.
And he's intervened well there. Some really good ball movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's found support out wide. Son Heung-min. Foden. Cambiaso.
Dia punya Cambiaso.
Not the most accurate pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here.
It's Salah! Oh, in he goes again! And it's a goal!
Tong kalau main di PC itu masih bisa ketemu player dari HP,
and we can't be surprised because his
guys.
instinct for doing this is incredible.
Player PlayStation bisa.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to...
Can he put it away?
Bodoh.
He's got the shot away! And it's
Biasaan, apa ngebuang jauh ya?
It's remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Decent hit!
Malah
quick to get it clear again.
Pasti gol.
Cambiasso. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ruben Dias proves too strong. And that is as far as they're going to go. He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish!
Alhamdulillah.
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Salah. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Son Heung-min. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Thiago Silva cuts out the pass. Di Marco. Chance to shoot now, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great chance!
Oh, gila.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Now the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game.
Ini orang lagi nyari pemain.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Al-Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's well spotted. Ruben Dias. Passes short and sharp. Now there's a Musiala! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah. Olise gets rid without sophistication. Fiddles it through. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Succumbs to the pressure. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Son Heung-min, cross flung in towards the middle. DiMarco. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And he's had it nicked away.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pelanggaran dong.
Madrid. Musiala!
Ah, nice.
He's done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Keren.
Madrid go into the lead. And here's Foden. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He is through here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Anjir, kemana tahu?
Interesting ball. And he welcomes it in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Madrid come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Cakep.
Mohamed Salah.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Ah!
Foden attempts a clearance. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. Al Nassr do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Foden. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Kita buat konten dulu bro. Tak buat konten dulu bro, maksudnya.
Alexander-Arnold. Good read, needed to be. Foden!
Anjay.
It goes to show he is
Oh,
human
konten apa
after
tuh?
all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
He's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. And Alexander-Arnold. DiMarco. Cambiasso with the clearance. 60 minutes played.
Anjir.
Messi. Oh, red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Kuliner, oke siap kuliner. Mantap. Semangat bro.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Caicedo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Jamal, aduh.
Hernandez. Messi.
Kok Messi nggak syuting sih? Kok Messi nggak
Al-Nassr
syuting
are
aja?
looking to break at pace. That pass has been well
Malah
intercepted.
begitu
Now
Thiago
it's Cristiano
Silva-nya.
Ronaldo. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot!
Malah
Really
begitu
well
Thiago
taken
Silva-nya.
goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Bodoh nih Thiago
That
Silva.
really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Messi nggak di HP, nggak di PC, sama ya bikin emosi. Tergantung
So the
Messi-nya ya,
manager
Messi
can
yang
make a
mana ya?
change for the first time in the game here. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal.
It's Son Heung-min! And one more
Anjir,
try!
cakep ya.
And yes, it's
Tuh malah
there!
kalah, Cok.
And the comeback is complete!
Well, we've seen the
Aduh,
hunger to win it
sabar.
back and the
Jangan
focus to
emosi,
make it
please.
count.
Jangan
A
emosi.
very tasty combination.
Si Jamal nih. Gua lupa
Al-Nassr
ganti
take the lead.
Jamal.
And things are much
Jamal
healthier in their
rada-rada
favour.
soalnya.
Mind you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Conte. Cavani. Musiala. He's in. Great hit!
Aduh.
And the lead stays intact, just.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Madrid get their fourth corner.
Kok sini sih?
Chance! And he's there to clear it. Hernandez. Great pressure,
Anjay.
plenty of it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Dijk gets a foot in here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oke. Dia ngapain sih lama banget? Oh. Lawan sedang memilih pengaturan. Pengaturan apa ini? What's wrong? Kenapa ini guys?
Shot a goal! They've scored!
Kenapa nih lawan nih?
They're level in a trice!
Biasa Jose
They say
Mourinho.
that
Kenapa
fortune
Jose
favours
Mourinho?
the brave, and we've just seen an example.
Ulur waktu.
This team has real personality and character.
Tapi dia
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one
boleh
better,
masih.
possibly. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Not pretty, but it
Anjay.
gets the job done. That'll be a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, smashing header! And he's heaved it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Caicedo, good strong midfield running here. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
Beckham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to
Anjir,
make the run.
Beckham.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And the header!
Ah,
Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
tolol. Ah,
That's positional gold, the utilisation of
Mundur.
space.
Cavani, oh, that looks a cracking ball.
cakep.
Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And
Makanya
that
jangan ulur
has
waktu
raised the
lu.
roof.
Kena kambing
Well, we
kan.
could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Gol. El dorsal 9.
Prit, prit. Woo.
So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard
Kelas,
way,
kelas
but
banget,
they have
gila.
pulled themselves through
Kambing.
unwaveringly to win. A great performance by...
Dibikin emosi kita tadi. Makanya jangan suka ngeremehin lawan dah. Tuh kadang kalau diremehin lawan kesel. Kalau udah kesel orang kayak nunjukin gameplaynya anjay. Lanjut bro, lanjut. Jadi kalau kita 2 kali menang naik divisi kayak deh. Bikin tayangan, kamu main di Steam juga kah? Kalau main di Steam yuk, main friendly match. Gabut nih main ini mulu nih, pegel banget. Main tim impian tuh pegel sumpah. Tangan gue sampai pada kapalan gini bro. Batistuta. Aduh, gue males banget ketemu pemain kayak gini. Oh enggak. Ah gila nih. Pengawalan ketat gak sih? Jamal kita ganti dulu guys, lagi bego anjing. Kesel gua. Nah, Thiago Silva jelek sumpah demi apapun. Beckham mainin gak sih Beckham? Beckham mainin kali ya? Coba kita mainin babak pertama guys. Oke, Batistutanya nggak ada, anjir deh, back macam apa di kotak penalti semua. Anjir dia backnya Belletti, William Saliba, Theo Hernandez. Kalau back kayak gitu harusnya
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And here's Beckham. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been cut out. Well played. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, easy pickings there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal, always onto this.
Gue kira mau ditangkep.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vitoria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aduh, offset.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot!
Nice.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Anjir.
Neymar!
Kencang banget Neymar tendangannya.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Victoria with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Anjir,
Nice
kena,
bit of
Cok.
trickery. Picked out brilliantly.
cakep.
Can he finish? It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah,
Yamal!
Cakep.
Goal! Victoria! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
you know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. João Neves. Alexander-Arnold.
Ih, kok sih?
That is good alertness. Now it's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. That's good defending, very good defending.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
João Neves. Madrid are in need of a lift as we... Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Kok lepas sih,
Final
aneh.
ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Messi. João Neves. Looking for the runner.
Anjir.
Maradona.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal!
Wah, gila.
It's wide, but only just.
Mengerikan
That's just
sekali
plain
Yamal ini.
unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Conte. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ya, Gyökeres
Rodri
maju.
calmly anticipates. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Keren banget bang.
Well, that looks like a final
Oh si
warning. Still
Asep,
no
makasih
card.
Asep. Wan, kapan ke Bandung nih Wan? Anjir lama banget.
Oh, that was venomous. And back to the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, there's one of the players of the week. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, sweet feet. So nearly the perfect ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold. Now João Neves. Conte. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal.
Anjir. Yo.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, great ball! And he's found a way past.
Apa sih wasit?
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Wasit.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare.
Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Yeah.
That is a great pick out. João Neves.
Asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Ah.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Decent progress down the left. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's nice. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Anjir.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Fiddles it through.
Anjir, cok.
Beckham. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold. Cavani.
Susah sekali tembusan nih.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to
Dr.
work out
Pagoda.
whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
João Neves. Beckham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He can run onto that. Great ball, and the shot! In for the pieces! Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Beckham.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Good chance! And yes, it's there!
Kelas.
Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 32.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 8.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. This is intriguing. Next goal critical. It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that's gone loose. Neymar. It's Neymar! And that's a real chance missed. Neymar fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. It's their second corner of the game. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Biar can claim that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Cavani.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Thiaw. And the number on the board is 3. Jorginho. Conte. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Batistuta! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Padahal udah kagak gol malah melengket anjir.
Wonderful save by Vitor Biar. He has spurned it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Kumpul. Wasit lagi nyerang wasit.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere.
One more, guys, one more. Aduh, turun lagi 1 poin, nggak apa-apa, untung 1 poin ya. Kita striker 2. Kamu tahu gua. Ini blessing. AMF-nya Messi. Messi second striker. Let's go. Dia kartu apa ya? Kok bisa keren nih kartu ini? Malik Tilman.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect.
Now the finish!
Ah, nice
They've
one.
scored!
Gol
Listen,
seperti
the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's gone loose. There's the shot! Picked out brilliantly. Haaland!
Anjir.
It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Anjing,
They get a throw in. Passing is crisp. Oh, shooting
Ah,
chance!
cakep anjir.
They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
El dorsal 5.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
El dorsal
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Strong running down that left flank. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Has a goal!
Ah, cakep. Nice.
He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Alexander-Arnold. Cavani. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Gets a good foot in there. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gently done. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And now the breakaway. Conte. Madrid are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Messi in acres of space out wide. Now it's Haaland. Can he put it away? Haaland looking sharp there. Now it's Cavani. Cavani is wide and looking to get onto this. Di Marco. Oh, good ball. And the finish! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Gyökeres, nice banget.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Could move up a gear here. Chips it through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is Conte. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid have reclaimed it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. So we're just settling back into this second half. No, that's been intercepted. No, no way through. Mbappe! Great hit!
Aduh.
He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Anjay.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Well, he's had a hit! Has another go! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
There's the hit! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh dear, less said about that pass, the better. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Cavani. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And the shot! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
He's got 4! That is remarkable! This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline.
Hits one! It's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Decent hit! Goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Hernandez.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alexander-Arnold.
Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's away! Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Corner number 2 then.
Oh, sama mas skornya. Iya, sumpah deg-degan gua. Jago dia.
Climbs up big! And another try!
Bedon. Penalti.
Di Lorenzo.
Tuh, parah. Anjir, wasit. Jelas sumpah penalti itu. Wasit lalu parah banget wasit.
So, third corner of the game.
Iya, di PC, bro, di PC. Ah, gila wasitnya. Nggak bisa sih. Ya, nggak bisa ganti. Ya, anjir.
Corner number
salto.
4 coming up here. Header!
Anjir.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things
Ah,
safe.
bahaya banget ini ya. Kok sampai seri.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Skriniar kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ah,
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckham is onto it in a flash. Haaland shapes the shot.
seri anjir.
They've done it.
Download,
We thought
download.
it was over.
Anjir,
It's
seri.
all square once more.
Capek subuh. Tangan gue
That was a
capek nih.
cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank
Anjir.
to grab it.
Real chance. Conte. Out of play for a throw. And he was quick to react. Beckham might just make this. Alexander-Arnold. Offside. Yes,
Anjir,
it is.
offset lagi. Bisa seri gini ya.
Ruben Dias.
Oh my
And
god,
that's
oh my
that.
god.
What a game. A contest of
Oke guys, sudah dulu guys. Sudah
ferocity
sore
and
guys.
marvellous talent from start to
Kita mau
finish.
sholat dulu. Turun 5 poin. Oke. Sakit banget nih. Gue lebih baik nge-gym cuma daripada main PS. Pegel cuman PS. Oke guys, thank you guys yang udah pada nonton nih. Gua istirahat dulu. Nanti malam kita lanjut guys. Oke, thank you semuanya guys. Gimana sama kayak di Android mas? Harus pakai jaringan? Iya tuh, pakai jaringan. Ini kan online. Kalau nggak ada jaringan ya nggak bisa mainnya. Kalau mau offline bisa, cuman ya nggak bisa online mainnya gitu guys. Oke, thank you ya Jiko udah komen. Gua off dulu nih. Oke, bye.